Hello there, Happy New Year, and all that blah-de-blah. Happy New Year indeed. Only one Kenobi here, only one. And I'm doing this video in a different order. I did actually do an unboxing. I started with the box. In fact, you might even see that in the thumbnail. I haven't decided what my thumbnail will be. But yes, this was it. I did an opening of it, unboxing, but then I realised, you know, just set it all up and go backwards. And I'll show you that packaging. See that there? Don't worry, I'll show you that. I did talk about it a while ago. You know, when the artwork was released and they were, you know, I discussed what was on the packaging, but we'll look at it in a moment. But for now, let's have a look at this diorama. And, you know, as I said in my end of year, I'm really glad to get hold of this because it righted the wrongs of last year because, you know, as mentioned, I had one in my hand at an event on May the 4th of all days, and I should have and could have bought it, you know, and I didn't because I trusted that another now defunct UK supplier was going to honour their pre-order, but they didn't, and they messed a lot of people around. But there by the by, it's gone now. Let it go, only one, let it go. I need to let it go. I think I can finally now let it go because there's a bit of closure on the issue. I've got my own now. But the ironic thing is that after the whole debacle of not getting hold of the Jabbas Palace set, I went on eBay and I panic bought this and this. Not these two, but, you know, I got myself a reuse and a Han Solo separate. And I paid about the same amount of money as I would have buying the whole set, or maybe more actually. But now at least I have another two, which are in better condition. I know that these have come out mint, you see. No one has touched them except for whoever packed them in Hasbro's factory. And now I also have this diorama here, which is not bad at all. I had a friend of mine who's a diorama buffing, and he was putting it down saying there was hardly any plastic in it, Nick. It's not worth it. Yes, it's my mate Michael. You recognise that voice. He was saying it's rubbish, Nick. I mean, it's nothing. It's all right to me, Mike. I think it's all right. It looks quite good, actually. Anyway, what I'll do now is I'll give you a look at these cards. These are awesome, and begs the question: what will the value be of these guys in the future, given that they only came out in this Jabbas Palace set? But the word is that ID Toys, I got this off the ID Toys. I bought it. Oh, for God's sake. What am I doing? Focus! I got myself this Jabbas Palace off ID Toys. For around about the price it would have been when I bought it in May. But I've been on eBay and it's frightening to see how many US sellers there are. Even with the import and postage, very competitive prices. About 50 odd quid you could probably get it for. I got this for nearly 70. So there you are. But still, I just wanted a guarantee that I got one. I didn't care where I got it from. I wanted to legitimately buy one. And I got it from ID Toys. They might have now sold out. I don't know. You'll have to check them out. But I know for a fact, if you're in the UK and you want one of these, get looking. Don't be scared by the American thing. Sometimes when you see stuff on sale in America, you think, oh, it's going to take ages, or it's going to be expensive. But no, do the math. Look at the price of the product. It's around about 35 English pounds. Plus about £16 postage. It's rounding off to about 50. There was one that was under 50, but I think they weren't selling the figures included. But some of them are. A lot of them are. So anyway, I'll shut up about that. Most important thing is I want to give you a look at this diorama. These are awesome card backs. Two classics that have come back. I'd love them to bring out a squid head as well. Tessic, I believe his name is. The two figures you see loose here, that one was from Tungori. That one was the Black Series one, and the figure inside hands is a complete repack of the Black Series. There's nothing in it. They haven't really done anything to the face. Check out the face. And if I go down here, they might have done a marginal improvement, but there's not much in it. But that card back is epic. Look at that. Brilliant. So nice to see classics like that coming back in the vintage collection. And then as for a Reese, he's another great figure. I've had him on my barge for the last few weeks, ever since I got him off Tungori. That's a great figure. Look at him. Brilliant. Speaking of Tungori, I've got a package I've just had received today. Today is the 2nd of January when I'm filming this, and I've just had a package from him. Got a little shipment. I went on Tungori. I wanted specifically the Rebel pilot, but you know, when I'm ever on Tungori, I always think, well, what else can I get from the guy to make it worth your while with postage and all of that? Let's get these out of the way now, and we'll have a look at this diorama, and then I will show you the packaging to close it out. So brilliant. Again, I'm overjoyed to finally have a mint condition Jabba's set just to get those 2 cards in particular. And then here is the diorama. Now the Han is the one from the Black Series, so it doesn't have a magnet on it. By all accounts, the one that comes in the vintage collection packaging, the one I just showed you then, has a magnet on the back. And then here is a magnetic thing that you can have go up and down. But, you know, I'm happy not to open that. So what I'll do is I'll have a bit of blue tack or something there that's stuck on there, you know. I'll just have it leaving, you know, who cares, man. But these animals here, these are awesome. I mean, when I watched the Return of the Jedi last, I was looking out for these. And you can sort of see them. It's very dark, though. But, you know, I never knew they were there. It's a Tauntaun. And that's, looks like a buffalo, doesn't it? I don't know what specifically the name is. And then here is the detail that's so good about this. You will have seen a review by now. This is by no means a recent review. This has been out for ages, since at least March or May in 2019, but still here we are in 2020. But the detail is epic. You can have it either open like that or closed, which I'll show you in a minute how you can do that. Let's get rid of Han for the minute. On the back side, they've gone to the trouble of doing all this detail here, which is a bit of a waste of time. If you've got it open like I've got it, you won't benefit from seeing that. However, what I'll do now is I'm considering having mine just to save space like this. This is what you can also do. Have it like that. So I'm thinking of doing mine like that. And then you can have the characters on the outside. So there you go. So at least with that, oh, that's nice, isn't it? Even with that setup, you can sort of like benefit by seeing all that. It's such a shame not to see it, you see, is what I mean. A nice, una mezcla de tecnología y rock. Stone and technology there. There you are. And I'm glad to have this playset because I've got characters like, I've got my, basically, my barge is stuffed out with Jabba characters, you know, but I've got Jabba's dancers and I don't fancy putting them on the barge. There's not enough space for them. I've got enough people on there with the band. I've got Max Rebo on there. He needs to be on there, but the dancers, I'd soon have the dancers sort of in another diorama. Like this would do nicely to put them sort of like, you know, around there, have a Gamo guard or 1 or 2. It would be nice to see them release the Jabba again, actually, in on the throne. That would be really good. I mean, the word was, speculation, the word was that they were maybe going to, you know, give us more sections of the palace. This was like part 1, and there was going to be more. But, you know, who knows? Who knows? That to look forward to. Packaging coming up soon. I think that's all I can really show you. Other than just the detail, again, it's just fantastic. Look at all of that there. And the grills and stuff, it's fantastic. Do you know what? Another throne would be awesome. A Jabba throne like that would be brilliant. They don't mess around. Vintage collection, they really go for it. They give you good quality. I know it's a small diorama, but what they're giving you there is nice. It does the works. It's not made out of cardboard like some people I know who make dioramas. No, I'm only joking, Mike. It's brilliant. There you go. What I'll do now is I'll show you the packaging. We're going in a funny order here. Going backwards indeed. But the packaging does tell a tale, like I said in my reaction video, whatever you want to call it, when it first got announced this and I was looking at the artwork, breaking it down. The, you know, Hasbro have obviously done a little photo shoot, and they've got some figures out of the archive, including here, Ifant Mon there. This is the Return of the Jedi version of Boba Fett, which is really exciting because when they gave us the VC09 Fett, they gave us the Empire Strikes Back version. And I was really upset at the fact that we didn't get a chance to have the Blue Sky cardback Fett, which I really want. I've said that so much on my channel. I'm bored of saying it, but hopefully if they were to re-release this VOTC Fett, which was also put on the VC09 card, with the Blue Sky, that would be really great. I'd love that. I'd be one happy chappy if they did that. Jawas have come out. Albeit only one did. It's a shame they didn't double pack it. Don't matter. There's the Gamo guard. He got re-released this year, or last year. And then you've got Han, Leia. Both of these were in the Black Series, so I've had no need to open them off a vintage card. There's the Jabba the Hutt that is so good that came free with the barge, or included. And nothing's free in this life. This little Salacious Crumb there. I bought myself a POTJ, Power of the Jedi, Amanaman, off a subscriber actually, and I bought that just specifically to get hold of a little Salacious Crumb. But that'd be nice if they could release Jabba and him together on the throne or something with a little bong. There's 3PO, Ree is there, and let's go in on this fella. This is the most important aspect of this packaging that gets a lot of people excited. And it's the fact that it's Bib Fortuna there. It's not necessarily my favourite bib. I don't even own that one. I don't really want to own it, but I hope they don't give us that one. Though I want a Bib Fortuna card in the vintage collection, I hope they don't repack that guy. I think the Bib is worthy of a complete overhaul. Brand new facial sculpt, you know, a neutral kind of face. He looks like he's on a roller coaster, or like he's choking. Something's gone down the wrong way, like he's eating an apple or something that he's choking on. What else can I show you? This is this side. I think that's just the same picture but scaled down. Both sides of the front are the same, if that makes sense. That is the same as that. Let's have a look on the base. Yes, there's a new picture for you. They've just kind of rearranged everybody there. Ah, and Woof is there on the shot there now. There's Woof. That's my favourite Jabba goon ever. If I was to do a top 10, whatever figures, he would be my favourite Jabba goon. But do you know what? He'd probably be one of my favourite vintage collection figures, period. He's a brilliant one. There's the Gamma Guard there. And there is, there's Boba again. Bib, sorry, not Boba. Bib Fortuna and the gang. Nice. What else? There's the front. The sides are the same, I believe. There's that one again, which is the same as the front, but just scaled down. It's the same as that one. But they just cropped it. And that is all I can show you, other than there. That's it. So again, this set comes with these two guys, so I'm just, you know, glad to own them. Although I have two of them now. I have the two that came with this and the two I panic bought on eBay, but that doesn't matter. I'm sure I can trade them on. Awesome. So let me know, have you been lucky enough to get a Jabba's Palace set? Late arrivals from ID Toys, or, you know, let me know, have you been somebody who's been looking on eBay? Let me know the prices you found. I know for a fact, oh, sorry, I think they're going cheap in America, maybe Walmart, so getting rid of them. But knowing Hasbro distribution in the UK, I wouldn't be surprised if these were swamping the entertainer before long. You know, you never know. It's just a crazy game. But one way or another, if you really want something, you got to go get it, which I definitely did. So there you are. Thank you for watching. Happy New Year one more time. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only one. Out. Who?